one. I already have my foundation on, so I'm just going to go in with my brow palette and use these two shades to fill in my brows. I usually like to draw the outer part of my eyebrow first. I have a few gaps I have to fill in on my other eyebrow, but after I finish the outer corner, I just kind of work my way to the front and use an upper motion to fill in the very tip right here instead of the same motion right there that I've been using the whole time. It's kind of nice to flick it up to get the look of natural brow hairs. Okay, so here I'm going to go in with my brow gel. This is from BH Cosmetics. I'm not sure of the color, but it just helps keep your eyebrows from flying away in the wind, and the color just gives it a little bit of an extra pow. Okay, so this is my favorite trick. I always take some Scotch tape, put it on the back of my hand just to kind of get the tackiness off of it, and then I will just place it underneath my eyes, and it is the most foolproof way to have the most legit, sharp, smoky eye. You can literally just blend, and you don't have to worry about cleaning any of the edges up. It's awesome. So this first shade right here is pretty much the same color as my skin tone, just a little peachier. It is definitely my go-to for my transitions shade. It just helps go on, and it makes any eye, no matter what you're doing, just blend out perfectly. So I'm going to go in with the shade called Matte by Morphe Brushes. This is just a really pretty neutral brown, and this is going to help us kind of build the depth that we're going to look for with this eye look today. So So this brush I'm going in with right now is the Morphe B80. I just got this brush. I love it. It's great for precise blending out on the outer crease, which is what I'm going to do with this here. So right here I'm just going to go in with more of a warm red toned brown just to kind of warm it up a little bit. It was looking a little too cool toned for me, so that's what I'm doing right here. I can't remember what shade I'm using, but any warm toned shade will work. I'm just going to throw some mascara on those lashes to get them prepped for some falsies. Okay, so the trick for me to get my lashes on really easy is to blow on the glue for just a little bit until it becomes a little tacky. That way, when you stick it on like I am right here, I usually just attach it in the middle, and if it stays, it should be good to go. And then you just attach the inside with your inner eye, and then I attach the outer eye part. here I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio in 20 Light and the MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost. I'm just going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. I usually dab my excess onto my forehead and my chin, just to even out the highlight throughout my face. So I always go in underneath my eye with whatever shadow I used on top just to kind of smudge it out. I use that as eyeliner most of the time. And right here I'm going in on my inner waterline with just a black coal. I think this is the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. So right here I'm going to go in and do just a little bit of a contour on my nose. I draw two little lines and then I buff them out with a brush. So I'm just going to go in with that same shade and throw a little bronzer on my cheeks, forehead, chin, and of course, my neck. So here I'm going to take the two lighter shades from the Kat Von D palette and kind of carve out my contour underneath my bronzer and then throw some up underneath my eyes and just a little bit kind of everywhere where I have the highlight on my face. So here I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus to set my face. Anything will do, whatever you like to set your makeup, you go for it. Sometimes it's hard for me to choose a lipstick, so I just grabbed all of them that were in front of me and grabbed one. These are all by Colourpop. I think this one is Barcelona. It's just a nice mauve-y dark rose shade. little bit of a lighter shade just to add some dimension and a little bit of an ombre effect to this lip. But other than that, that is all I have for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.